So you want to build a very basic starter house, but you don't know what to build and you are running out of ideas. Well then, this build is right for you. But it's not going to be easy gathering the materials. But I will help you in every which way I can. But first, there's a weird building in the background. So let's go ahead and see what this is. It's some sort of diamond pyramid. Huh. Bunch of diamond statues as well. Let's click the button. What do we get? We got a diamond. What does it say? Oh, it says subscribe. You know what that means. If you want a diamond, you gotta subscribe. But without any further ado, the materials. Let's start off with basics. So basically, you're gonna need 2 stacks of oak logs and also a half a stack. In total, you will need 120 logs. I usually prefer oak logs as they look the best and is easier to get, but any biome you like, you can gather the wood and then you can start with this. Also, you are going to need 1 stack and 38 cobblestone, which totals up to 102 cobblestone. And then oak planks, but as I said, if you prefer a different wood type, but choose different wood oak planks. But in total you will need 148. Then you will need 2 doors, you will need glass panes, exactly 42 of them, 3 fences, or well 3 fence gates, and then 16 fence. Then you will need 1 stack and 18 of cobblestone stairs, which is 82 in total. 19 cobblestone slabs. I almost said 16. I apologize for that. And then 2 stacks and 28 oak stairs, which is 156 in total. So let's begin. What you want to do is you want to lay out the area first. So let's see what we can do here. Basically, you are going to need a 4x4x4. Now what I mean by this is the oak planks that you choose, it has to be 3 spaces in between, and then 1 yet again. Repeat that yet again. 3 wood plank, 3 oak log. Basically, log, 3 cobble, log, 3 cobble, and it has to be 4 logs in each direction, as you can see right here. Take a moment and take the outer side in for a second. You can copy this exactly as it is right now, but as you can see, here's a little block here, and I will explain that once we go further down the line. But what we are going to do is basically the same as we did here. 3 cobblestone and then 1 log, and then the same just to there. But if you already copied this, let's move on to the next stage. Now as you can see, all I did was put in support beams. Basically you are going to stack up 4 blocks high, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then you are going to put support beams all around. You can copy this as it is. I'm going to put it like this. As you can see, very easy to copy, and it's not too bad of a step. Now bear in mind, as the next step is a step further, and here it is. This is the next step that I'm going to show. Now the reason why I didn't add the floor for the amount you need is you could put any type of floor you want. I just prefer oak, so I'm going to need more oak planks, but if you prefer cobblestone, you can do cobblestone. But basically, The next step is after you are done building this frame, you can start by filling in the bottom layer. Now this one is basically 3 cobblestone high and 3 cobblestone high here as well on either side. As you can see, it is that way all around, but in the middle here we have cobblestone stairs supporting downwards. Then here we have a door put inwards. Don't put it outwards, as there would be a hole here, as that will not look very good. And then you can start putting in the glass panes as well as the door after you have done the walls, as well as the upside down stairs. It just looks a little bit better than the physical block, and it saves you a lot of resources. As you can see, all the way around, and then here is where some of the oak, as you can see, the box, and then you move upstairs. Now obviously you only have to fill in this box, only this box is included there, as well as these 3 walls are included in that chest. This, however, as well as the inside, is not included in the chest that I put over there. But moving on to the second floor, you are going to pillar up another additional 4 blocks, as well as 3 to the side, adding the second layer of support. As you can see, pretty standard. But you're not going to put something here. I will prove it later down the line. But if you want to copy it, here you go. I'm going to move slowly, as you can see. Very basic, very standard, and nothing too complicated. It's just a few extra steps, and it is really not that difficult. As you can see, the stairs and the windows. Now moving on to the next stage. Now remember, you're already done with the bottom floor, and we're going to move up to this. Do not focus on this design, as in this stage it differs, but as you can see, we added stairs now. Now what you can do with this is, let me quickly grab wood here. What I did is I made this a solid block. What this is not included, all these blocks inside here are not included. This support, as well as this side, and the 2 blocks up here, as well as the stairs, are all included in that chest. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to build these stairs, and you are going to do the same as you did with the wood here, or not wood, the cobblestone here. Just copy it over to the second floor, but with wood. As you can see, very straightforward, very basic, same as you did down there. And that is the second floor's walls done. Then moving on to the roof, this is going to be a little bit tricky, as you are going to need the outline for your roof. Now a lot of people struggle with roofs, but I didn't find anything hard with it. All you have to do is add a stair, and then an upside down stair, and then place a normal stair on top of it, and then build it up all the way until the center point of where you want it. As you can see, here is another support beam, and this one is only going to be 4 blocks tall, right here as well as right here, and all of these link up. So basically, if you do it right, there should only be 1 support beam in the middle here, with a 3 block gap until it is the final logs on either side. Then you can build it up with a normal stair and an upside down stair, and continue that path all the way up, where over here it is also a upside down stair where you can put that, and then on the very top there are cobblestone slabs. This is the only use you're going to use for those cobblestone slabs. And then let's move on to the last stage. The last stage is mostly finishing the roof and decoration a little bit outside. As you can see here, I changed the wood, I changed the log and the plank placement, as it just looks a little bit better, a little bit more decent. And yeah, this, however, is going to need more blocks. Just 2 or 3 more, as I didn't include this one in there. I included that one in there. But as you can see, I added some fences all the way up so that you can't just run out and fall down, as well as the fence gates. And then up top, I finished the roof, which was with wood stairs. Now, if you look at it from this side, as you can see, it doesn't look all the best, but I am going to show you a neat little trick that I did in my other world as I played around a little bit. But over here, you are also going to add the supports in. Now, basically how you do this is if you go in, there is a wandering trader in this trading house. Oh, that's great. But basically here you are just going to place wood planks, obviously on top of the support beam. And that is how you are going to do it. You don't want to place it here, as that will stand out. And then there's just a gap there for creepers and stuff to spawn. So basically, all I have to say is... Ooh, I can't close that door. Basically, all I'm trying to say is build it so that there isn't a gap here, so that mobs can spawn. But yes, finish the roof, and then when you look at it from this side, that is your shell of a house. Then you can decor it just as you want. Decorate, sorry, my apologies. But as you can see, this back, you really don't focus on the back, you focus more on the front. And that is your house. And you can really do a lot with this house. This is experiment 1 that I did with the house just like that. Intact over here. I built a neat little bridge here going up towards the lower bottom. As you can see, a lot of stuff here. All the essentials, a chest for food and stuff, an enchanting table, your anvil and your grindstone, as well as your furnace crafting table, all the great things, as well as a little horse pen with a lantern, some hay bales, and some water. If you go up top, however, that's where the magic happens. As you can see, I placed a bunch of armor, a bed, and that's basically all you're going to need. But I also built an extra little wheat farm here, just to show you that it is possible, but also added some leaves, or well, it's a tree leaf, I really don't matter, with a bunch of signs. Now I am going to show you my other build that I did, which would fix this problem, but it is going to cost you an even more amount of wood, as well as more roofing, but that version would look a little bit better. Whoa, that was an amazing transition. Not really. But as you can see, this is the same front of the house, but over here, where it would normally just go that way, I added 2 more roofs, as well as expanded it a little bit further. Now it is the same build as we did before. This is how it will normally go over here, stop right here in the middle, and go over here. But when you extend these the same length and width as this, it really changes things. Basically what I mean by this is if you take 5 blocks, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in width, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously 5, and then you take this sort of thickness, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in width, you will get this, and it is perfectly symmetrical if you take it a 5 by 9, 5 by 9, 5 by 9, and then 5 by 9, and you get a even better house, and a bigger house for that matter. As you can see, here we have a horse, same stable and stuff, but here we have a little cow farm with a nice roof, a carrot farm on this side, and then on this side another horse, as well as a sheep farm and then a wheat farm. And basically what I did with the interior for this one is I did a enchanting table. Don't worry, this is level 30. Then over here is our cooking. Over here is our crafting. Here is our smithing, basically. And then here is our potion crafting. And then when we go upstairs, we go in here. Here I made a little aquarium with a little axolotl. Here is a nice little storage system, and I would use barrels actually, because barrels are actually also good for hiding a lot of your stuff, a lot of your valuable things. And most people, when they just run up and try and steal your things, they usually don't see it, but I don't know, the black lines might give it away. And Ender just copied it on the same side over there, and over here, just a little upstairs where your bed is, a little overhang. But down here, I couldn't think of anything else. And then in the middle, a table with our little house right there. There it is, as you can see. That is how it looks from up above. But that is basically the entire house. Now, I like this one even more because it is a little bit better. You get more space, so more things to put away. But yeah, that is going to be this build. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more building tutorials. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!